My fellow Jamaicans, let us have a conversation. Let's talk respectfully. You know, as Jamaicans, I think we defend a lot of slackness. We defend a lot of slackness. As soon as someone says Jamaica, Jamaicans, especially at home, we are ready to rush out and defend it, even if it is true. If you cannot take constructive criticism, then there will be no improvement. Now, just the other day, I posted a video about why some Jamaica doesn't come back home. In the video was a clip from a fellow YouTuber, Naked with Nadia, and she was speaking about what she missed in France, as she thought that she couldn't have missed anything in France except her son, but of course she misses certain services and the ease of doing business in France, which I think was fair. And she was making a fair assessment because she even mentioned how lovely Jamaica is and how she loved being home and how friendly we are and whatever. So she did mention the pros and cons, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. I see people are saying that, oh, you cannot compare a third world country with a first world country. Of course we can, and we are going to, because we know both systems. Everybody do it naturally. Naturally, we do it once we travel overseas. We do it once we live abroad. We do it because the first thing you're going to do when you go abroad is, first, when you hear the price of something, you're going to calculate it in the Jamaican currency and see if it makes sense to purchase it. Secondly, you're going to miss the culture, the food, and the way of life. You're going to say, well, one thing, if made in Jamaica, but then I get this, or this gonna happen, whatever, this gonna happen. It's natural. We compare. We are going to compare. Nothing wrong with it. Once we're making a fair assessment. All right. So, one other thing, we're not comparing the large resources like the infrastructure and all them big things here. We're just comparing the services. Listen up now, you have to challenge your system, because in the first world country, this is what makes the difference. Because first world country not perfect, we do have issues even in customer service, but people challenge it. For instance, I worked in a hotel and I told my general manager that day, she spoiled the guests. She spoiled all the guests, because here what, as soon as they make a complaint, one guest complain about the paint and the window in her room is stripping, and guess what, she gets a free stay, because these people are afraid of the guests leaving bad reviews. And so I used to think that these people are too entitled. But then after a while, I sit and I thought, are they too entitled? But in some cases, they are, because it's not all the time the customers are right. But that's what they say, the customer is always right, especially here. Being entitled now. Yes, some of them are. But I also question, as Jamaicans, do we just accept anything they thrown at us? We accept it. So we accept too much slackness. And once we start accepting this, it won't get any better. It's getting worse. When you go, especially in the public services, to do businesses, you go to the hospital, you go to like our passport office, and I'm talking about my experience. The way how they want to talk to you, the way how they're not professional, the way how they are commenting on your business, talking to their fellow co-workers, and just the remarks they are making and stuff, and even arguing with the customers. You see that. No, these things, I am not going to say it can never happen in a first world country, because it does happen. But people are held accountable. And that's what Jamaica lack, right? We lack that. Another thing, the banking system, it's lack, because I don't see why, and I'm going to state why I say this. I don't see why we're going to open a bank account, right? And we need two references, proof of this, proof of that, proof of employment. You have to have a job letter, and all of things. And yet still our money, our money not safe in the bank. And a lot of scamming happen. A lot of scamming happen here too, because as soon as I get my SIM card, some Michael from Dell Mobility calling, which you know was scam, right? A lot of scamming. Almost every day I get scam call in Canada, right? So it is here, but the system is more safe. They're more safeguarded, because if you do a transaction, they are going to send you the email right away, not saying that it doesn't happen in Jamaica, and you can dispute it and you'll get back your money, especially if your card wasn't present, you'll get back your money, right? Jamaica, them take you all around the block. And as and it makes no sense. Go back to the topic. It makes no sense for them to be asking for all these things to open an account. Why we need them? Make it be that if you want to borrow a loan or something from the bank now, you have to bring forward those to get it, reference and all those. Because even though you give your references, you give your proof of employment and everything, you're still going to need it when you're borrowing, right? So make it make sense. I can walk into a bank here. When I was open my account, only thing they need my ID. That's it. And it's not like say you can say the at least Jamaican banking system safer. It is not. I share an experience with you. I was in Jamaica and I was at work. It was a Friday, it was the 25th, and I got paid. And I checked my account and the money was in it. So I'm like, yes, go to the bank ATM to withdraw some money. I don't remember how much my withdrawal, about 20,000 or something. And then when I get the receipt, I realized that the amount that is on the receipt saying that I have left in my bank account never make no sense. 100,000 missing out of my bank account. I may get mad now. And I walked straight into the bank. Luckily, I was at my bank at the ATM machine. Walking to the bank. Now the security guard is going to tell me to take up the phone, call customer service, or take a number and wait. I say, wait, this is an urgent matter. Me now wait. Um, he's not allowing me to talk to anybody or whatever. So I just go around him, shake him off, and go upstairs and go talk to somebody. The moment I step upstairs, I was angry and I called out to someone, and he came and I told him what happened. He was actually dealing with another customer too, but me never care. He said, just give me a minute. He went downstairs and he checked and he came back to tell me that my account was debited in error. So after everything I give to say that I am so and so, so you're going to tell me that there is someone there with my same last name, first name, middle name, date of birth, or the bank account similar. Tell me why, as my peer reached in my account, it was debited by error. They said that someone just came to withdraw money and my account get debited by error. As me get my peer. Oh, wow, as me get my peer. So convenient, right? Luckily, me get back my money same time because me catch it same time. It couldn't be 15 minutes after I got paid, my account was debited, and luckily I was there and I thank God, right? So tell me, make it make sense. When scammer have bank account and them open bank account, so that can scam that is not stopping scamming, because when a scammer want references or stuff, JP love to see them a come because they're giving the JPs a lot of money. And I can say this as a fact because something women know. I know JP because they said, oh, go to a JP that you know, and not every JP know everybody, right? In the community. So they go to the JP, and the JP, you have to pay the JP. You shouldn't have to, but you have to pay. A lot of JPs in Jamaica, they collect money to sign documents. And if an scammer, them collect big money. And them sign with them one sign, and them go to the bank and them open them account and them do business. And the scammer them have link. And them have links in the bank too. Right? So this now stop nothing. It makes no sense. A Jamaicans with name. If the bank says to somebody, dig up your dead great great grandmother, carry 10 cow, 10 horse, 20 donkey, and 4 pigs, or 50 pig, or 100 hog, they're gonna get it. They're gonna take it. Any document, anything you tell a Jamaican forget, they're gonna find it. So make it make sense. Now, Jamaicans, if we sit down all the time and defend a bag of slackness, oh, the system is gonna be better now. Tell me, we're just here sitting comfortable in this foolishness and defending the name Jamaica, which me love so very much. I love my country, man. I love my country. And I didn't thought of traveling overseas. I didn't, not traveling, but I've never thought of living overseas because I was never foreign minded. But sometimes opportunity come and you have to take it. Of course, it even makes it better for Jamaica because Jamaica earns from whatever remittances we send back home. And I invest in my country. I still do. So we are here working overseas or living overseas, and we are giving constructive criticism to improve the system. And these other Jamaicans who are home are going to say that why you not stay foreign? Mm? Or when this cloth become tablecloth. Listen, that don't make no sense. Stop with the backward mentality, people. We need better, we deserve better. And if we don't come together as a people, because of course we are the rulers, right? Not the government, because we give the government so much authority. But the government should not be able to make certain decisions without the mass of the people. That is it. A lot of Jamaicans don't know their rights. And that's what caused the system to remain slack. Because if we challenge the system, don't you think we can get better? We challenge the system. Look how the nurse lady deal with the government. Make him know what time of day it is. We have to challenge the system, people. You can't just always be easy to run out and defend Jamaica. As somebody said, Jamaica, Jamaica. We're not ready for defend. Jamaica is a lovely country, of course. Listen, it is so friendly. Even when me not have no money, I'm there Jamaica. I am so happy. I'm sleep good at night. Not foreign, even with money, you feel depressed, right? It's a lonely place, but the opportunities are here, and we make the decision to come to foreign, and we make the decision to be here for the opportunities, right? Every Jamaican can stay a yard, because if every Jamaican stay a yard, I don't believe that there are enough jobs for Jamaicans back home. People have to come and work in these countries where the resources are here and the jobs are here, and invest back in their countries. That is the goal. And so when we come and we are making constructive criticism, we don't be bashed by Jamaicans who are at home. There are a lot of things that I'm learning here, especially working in the mental health field, the social services, mental health. And I'm like, damn, if I knew this when I was in Jamaica, what a difference I could have made. So if we can take back what we learned, the good things that we learned, because Canada is a place that go hard when it comes down to mental health. Even in the workplace, if I'm just not feeling well mentally, and I call in and I tell my supervisor or manager, they're telling me to stay home, because we also get wellness days. That's something that you don't get in Jamaica, wellness days. You get sick leave, but it's not wellness days. Because I remember taking sick leave and telling my boss that I'm not sick, but mentally I am not well, so I need to stay home, because there is nothing there for mental health days, or mental or wellness days, or whatever. Yeah. So if we can take all of this that we learn or we experience here and make a better Jamaica, then Jamaica would be a much nicer place to live. It's nice to live already, but we do lack certain things, and some of the things that we lack, they are simple fix. I'm talking about productivity and quality management. Simple fix. So Jamaica Nayad, when you hear people are criticize Jamaica, are giving constructive criticism, because the thing about us, we don't listen to the full story. We just take the negative, or what we think are the negative, out of the whole story. We just run with one part of it, and hear when she say, or we say, Jamaica is very nice, the people are lovely, they are friendly, yeah, good, and say, yeah, true, she tell. She was talking the truth. Everything was the truth, and yet you are here. But stay France, whatever, whatever, or Tana foreign, we don't want to know back here. We're Jamaicans. We deserve to be there. We want to be there. Yeah. So we are little, but we're Talawa. So why not take all of the Talawaness there where we got and make a big difference with it? Because don't you see how great we are as a nation? We dominate almost everything. Anything we decided to put our mind to, we dominate. Why don't we take that and direct it to the issues that we are having and try to get it fixed? Now, if we come together as Jamaican and challenge the system, we can make a difference. Not to mention, I forgot to add, I was here, my daughter was in Jamaica at that time. It was her birthday. I decided to purchase lunch for she and her friends, because so there is this app that I could order food through and get it delivered. Massa, I ordered food from about 9 a.m. the morning, so I'm like, yes, it will be just in time to be delivered to her school. And it took them the entire day. And when school over, she get it. And when I was talking to the lady, she was making pure excuses. We had no control. We had it was in the middle of the week too. It wasn't even a Friday when KFC was busy, and it wasn't KFC fault. I don't know whose fault it was, but it was just the slackness. Like, not even say 15 minutes, and where I ordered, it was like the school was like very close by, because we're talking crossroad. So the services in Jamaica is really poor. It is really poor. No apology. It is really poor and we need to do better. A lot of services we need to do better from the private to the public sector. Jamaica on a whole just doesn't have a good customer service. Jamaica on a whole doesn't have a good customer service system. We disregard it, we utter that, we feisty, we rank with the customer. We don't have a good customer service. And the truth is just the truth, people. Yes, it is the truth. And una have to just suck it up and make it better. So my lovely Jamaicans, thank you very much. Make we make the change your man and stop defense slackness. But anyways, subscribe to my channel here. Leave a comment down below. Hit like and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.